So we have a Reddit thread here that I kind of want to go over today because I very much agree with it. I think this guy, Wonderful Rope, over on Reddit says, role quests should be an excuse to make gameplay centric quests, and I have been through 3 entire physical DPS role quests in Dawntrail and did 0 gameplay, all talking. This is true. There's so much talking, and it's not even just Dawntrail. I don't think. I feel like in most role quests and most things in general in 14, there's a ton of talking, which is fine. But when you go from MSQ talking and trying to focus on all that, and then go to role quests, which is separate from MSQ, more talking, or all this stuff, and there's just so much talking and not really a whole lot to do in between, it does get tedious and you do kind of check out mentally, and it feels very it's not fun, at least for me. Now if this is wholeheartedly my opinion, and I could be wrong, this is just how I feel and how Wonderful Rope feels as well, apparently. Role quests in particular, since this is what this video is about, they need to rework them a little bit, and there's a few things down in the comments of this Reddit thread that I want to go over that I kind of think should be done, that would make it make the role quest better. But then he goes on to say, I understand the MSQ is designed the way it is, and that's just how 14 will probably always be, which again, MSQ and the talking, that's totally fine because you're playing a story and it makes sense to have a lot of talking, a lot of like, go do this, go set up, then you do your dungeon, because it's like the whole thing for that certain I think the section for like 92, 94 example. So so talking and stuff like that is fine. That is okay. Sure, they could probably fix a little bit because it is a lot of talking, and you do after a certain while you do kind of check out with that as well. But it's fine. That's fine. But why are role quests no different? They seem like the perfect chance to make lots of combat encounters and duties to tell a story and make you feel like you're playing your role. I just hit 94 and started doing them, and it's been a fun story, but really frustrating to still be doing nothing but talking. I just want more interaction with the story. Agreed with this whole thing right here. Now, I did play Viper, and there is a quest in Viper that lets you, it teaches you how to play your rotations and stuff. You do a zone, and there's like 4 or 5 different waves of enemies and stuff, which is fine. I'm turning the slide on. And it does that, but that's it. After that, that's really about it. I think there's just a few more little quick battles that are so fast that you don't really get to do your whole thing. It's just like a few 4 or 5 hits and the enemy's dead, and you go back and you start doing more talking. So aside from Viper, kind of, because like I said, there is still a ton of talking, and it's just a one big area that lets you do a kind of a gauntlet with the rotations and stuff like that, teach how to play your job. They did that pretty well, but it's just a lot of talking. Let's go do this, go kill this thing very quickly before you have a chance to even do your full rotation, full open or whatever, then go back and talk some more. That kind of sucks. They need to expand that. Either give the enemy, someone below in the comments even says, either give the enemies more HP or add more enemies to fight. So or even add mechanics to the fights. If you had like every like couple quests for your role quest and you had a mechanic to do, that would be fun. It'd be engaging. It'd be rewarding, I feel like. But the first thing here says, first one here, they give you a single solo duty at the end, unfortunately, and maybe a side quest to go gather slay, which die really quickly. Again, they die so fast. And then someone says, if I recall correctly, there are 2 open world combats and a tank one, plus a duty at the end. I don't remember what the others are, but as I wasn't particularly invested in them, though I haven't done physical range, which people are saying is good. This is mentioned down below. Apparently it's not good. I've never played a physical range class beside a archer when the game first came out, so I don't know how that is now. But if you're a physical range, let me know down below how you feel the role quests were for you. And then they go on, and someone else goes on to say, I don't think open world deal with any enemies you encounter. Quests of the kind that thing OP is asking for. And what this means, from my understanding, is like if you're running to a quest and there's just enemies there that aren't part of the quest, they're just kind of roaming, fight those. Which, sure, you could do that, but it's not part of the quest. It's not tied into the story of the quest and stuff like that. To make you feel like you're playing your job, your quest, or yeah, your role. Those quests hardly count as combat. And then, to be honest, they could make more open world ones work if they gave us more waves or more mobs having more HP. Let me at least finish the cool part of my opener and maybe a mechanic or two while you do the quest. This I wholeheartedly agree with. Either give us some more waves, make it last a little bit longer, because with the talking, the reason, from my experience or my understanding, or from my perspective anyway, good lord, the reason why I want to power through stuff so quickly is because there's so much talking. If there was like a little bit of talking, a battle, a little bit more talking, a battle with a mechanic, go do this, go do whatever and do this mechanic, I would be more invested into it. But because there's so much, there's hours of talking, and then you get like 30 minutes of combat or less, even, it depends. Yeah, they need to make it more interactive, more rewarding, more, I don't know how to explain it, but they need to make it more engaging. That's the word I'm looking for, more engaging. So, but that's really the only thing I want to talk about this video. The role quests, I noticed this with the Viper a little bit. Like I said, the very first part of the Viper where you learn your rotations and stuff as the AoE and stuff, great. But after that, it's not great. It's not great anymore. It's a lot of talking and very quick quests if you do go do any like combat and stuff. So let me know down below how you feel the role quests are, and if you think they should be altered, or if they're fine, or if they need to add more mobs. What would you want added to your role quest to make it more engaging and more fun for you to play? As always, huge shout out to my YouTube members who support the channel. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to stay up to date on all Final Fantasy XIV content, guides, discussions like this, just kind of hanging out and talking, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I do stream Monday through Thursday, sometimes on Friday, on YouTube and Twitch, and we are currently going through and fighting all the Dark Aeons on Final Fantasy X. So if you guys want to come out for that, be sure to subscribe and come hang out. It's always a good time. And be sure to check out this video up here in the corner for more Final Fantasy XIV content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.